All right. There we go. Give everyone a couple seconds to get on. Get cards ready and some coffee. Whenever you get on, go ahead and leave a comment so that I know you're here. I think I'm going to start with these ones today. Drink some coffee. Oh, I hate that that light does that. Let's see if I can turn it down a little bit. That was a lot more than I intended. That's okay though. Alright, let's shuffle these. Such a nice morning out. Let's see what we got for the message today. Oops. Let me not drop them. Good morning. Leave a comment. Let me know you're here. I'm just shuffling the cards right now to get a morning message. Hey, Amanda. Just a reminder for everybody, the comments are a little delayed, so if I don't respond right away, don't worry, I will. Just give me a second. How are you this morning, Amanda? Thanks for stopping by. Awesome. I wish this told me who, like, popped on whenever they did, so I could be like, hey. Alright, let's see what we got for the collective today. Oh. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Look at that beautiful photo. This is the Wake Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I know you guys have heard me say that before, but I love this deck. Ooh, horses. I love horses. I'm not gonna lie though, sometimes I get nervous because they're so big that I'm like, ooh, I'm so tiny. But they're so awesome and like beautiful. I think it's really cool that you get to work with them all the time and all that good stuff. So, again, sorry, I got distracted. Mirror, who or what is triggering you right now? So, with everything going on with the world in and of itself and us being home, particularly with like our family members, if we're getting frustrated with them, it's probably something within ourself that's triggering that, right? Or in any relationships, really, or situations, if you find yourself getting super frustrated or feeling some type of way, this is definitely saying like analyze that. Seriously, what is it that is triggering you to feel that way inside of you? Because it's not always the other person, it's not always the situation in and of itself. A lot of times it's our perception, it's our past experiences, it's something within us that is making us feel that way or respond in a specific way. So I think this is the universe's way of telling us today to kind of look at that, look at ourselves, and analyze what's going on with us and why we feel however way it is that we're feeling in that situation or with that person or relationship. Let's see. Where am I located? I'm in Edgewater. I don't know, in Edgewater, Maryland. So, mirror work program. Mirror work program. Ooh, that sounds cool. It was a sign. A sign. I'm telling you. What's your mirror work program, Amanda? Ooh, about to drop the cards everywhere. Oh, snap, really? Upper Marlboro. So I will admit I'm not actually like from the area, so I'm gonna have to look at a map, but I know that's not far. Hey, Haley. Hi, Jenna. I don't know if I said hi already. I saw your yellow hearts. All right. Put these over here. And oh my goodness, guys. So I was doing a guided meditation this morning from Emily Aarons. And in this guided meditation, it was like a healing meditation. And part of it, it was like Mary Magdalene coming forth and like healing your heart chakra, and it was very powerful. It was amazing experience. But then I got off this meditation. I finished. I like, grounded myself. I was like, let me pull an oracle card for myself for the day, and I took out my Saints and Angels cards. And y'all, let me tell you, I pulled the Mary Magdalene card. I about had a freaking heart attack. I was like, oh, okay. Clearly, I needed to hear this and speak with Mary Magdalene today and work on some forgiveness. It was huge. I was so shocked. And I don't know why I still get shocked. Spirit and guides and the universe, they always have a way of like giving you exactly what you need to hear, when you need to hear it, and it just was awesome. See you next time, Amanda. I'll check my messages. But yeah, so that happened this morning, and I was like super shocked and just, whoa. First of all, it's Mary freaking Magdalene. Like, holy poo. That's just like amazing. And like, I don't know, I was just feeling very honored this morning and like blessed. And then I pulled that card and I was like, what? I know I sound like a crazy person right now, but it was really cool. All right, let's see. What is our next card for the day? And this is the Saints and Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, which is very beautiful. I know I've said it before, but I always pick my decks based on like the artwork and how I feel whenever I'm looking at each of the cards, and um, that's how I really connect with Oracle decks is honestly based on the artwork and the imagery, because I'm more of a visual person. Um, I just love them. Hi, Lori. How are you? I'm actually pulling a couple cards for the collective right now. Our first one was Mirror, which was from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, basically saying, if you're in a situation or a relationship or dealing with something right now and it's making you feel some kind of way, triggered in some shape or form, to look within and what is it within yourself that's making you feel that way or triggering you. So the universe is kind of telling us, like, analyze yourself, look at yourself. Whatever is making you feel this way is internal, and you should work on that. Let's see. Our next card is from the Saints and Angels Oracle deck, and it is Practice Makes Perfect, Guardian Angel. It's so beautiful. All the rainbow colors and her wings, and she's just a beautiful angel. Um, so I think this goes really perfectly with our mirror card. Practice makes perfect, especially when dealing with our internal feelings and thoughts and limiting beliefs and, you know, triggering emotions and experiences. You're not going to be able to deal with it all right away. It's not just going to magically click and everything's going to be great and, all right, cool, I'm fine. I don't feel any type of way now. I'm living my best life. Like, if that happens for you, that's amazing. But it's not typically going to just click. Practice makes perfect. It's all about putting in the work, taking the time, And honestly, in anything in life, and everyone knows that, you know that, but this is the universe reminding you, practice at whatever it is. If it's your inner work, if it's shadow work, which is inner work, but also like addressing those negative and shadow sides to yourself. But if it's a skill, if it's, in relationships, practicing communication, practice makes perfect. And people get kind of iffy about it and, like, oh yeah, everybody knows that practice makes perfect. But are you doing it? Are you actually taking the time to work on whatever it is that you're struggling with? Or are you just brushing it off and kind of half-assing it? So again, the universe telling you to look within. Practice makes perfect. And your guardian angels are there for you constantly. All you have to do is call on them. Just, hey, I'm going through this right now. I'm working on this. I could use your support. And they're there. They're there all the time, whether you call on them or not. But calling on them kind of brings in that energy for yourself and opens you up more to feeling their presence. So now that I've pulled our two cards for the day, does anybody have any questions or anything like that? I'm going to take a sip of coffee because coffee is wonderful. And to be completely honest, I could use it. I've been up since like 4:45 this morning. Not for any particular reason either. I just kind of woke up and was like, oh, okay, I'm awake for the day. Mm-mm-mm. You guys have any questions about the daily message? Lori, I will happily pull a card for you. Does anybody else want a card? I have to pull a card for my aunt. She's working right now, but she asked me to pull a card for her so she can watch it later on the replay. And I think for her, I'm going to go with the Saints and Angels deck. But if you would like a card, I have the Saints and Angels deck, again by Doreen Virtue, excuse me. And then I have the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell and the Starseed Oracle deck, also by Rebecca Campbell, that I am working with this morning. So if you have a preference, just let me know. And right now, I'm going to pull this card for my Aunt Vanessa, who, she's really more like a sister than anything. I love her to pieces. Let's see, oh. All right, Vanessa, I know you're going to watch this later. This just jumped out of the deck, so don't compromise. St. Agnes of Rome. So whatever's going on right now, set your boundaries, set your expectations, and don't compromise. And I think this definitely has to do with your overall happiness. Like, your happiness in life, in every aspect in life, is non-negotiable. Do not compromise when it comes to being happy and living your best life and being fulfilled. Because when you stick to those expectations, stick to those boundaries, then when you're actually truly happy, not just content, but happy, you're showing up better for yourself, but then you're also showing up better in every other aspect of your life. So whether that's your career, with your friends, as a wife, as a mother, everything. And I actually got this message from someone else yesterday, which was, it's very funny. It's funny how the universe works and pulls these things up when we need to hear them. So Vanessa, when you watch this later, seriously, don't compromise. Stand your ground, okay? All right. So there's that one. All right, Lori, do you have like a specific deck you'd like me to use? Do you care? Leave a comment, let me know, and I'll happily pull one for you. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle these back up. And guys, please feel free to tag any friends, family, whoever who you think would be interested in our like little morning coffee dates. I'm gonna try and do them every Tuesday and Thursday morning. at around the same time, probably 8:30. And then, excuse me, then I will probably do a couple other lives throughout the week. I just haven't decided when I'm going to do them yet, because I was thinking maybe in the evening. I just haven't picked a day. So keep an eye out. I'll be doing that. But yeah, feel free to invite anyone to join the page, join our lives, hang out. I'm always happy to have more friends. Okay, Dory, I will happily do that for you. First, I'm going to pull a card for Lori. Lori Hurley, just waiting for a comment for which deck she would like, if she cares, if it matters. I'm going to give her a minute, because there is a delay between the comments and when I get them. So if I don't respond right away, don't worry, I'll get the comment, I promise. Just give me a couple minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh, see, there's Lori's comment. Boom. All right, Lori. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna use the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And see what we get. Okay. Ooh. About dropped the whole deck there for a second. These things are so huge, and I have such tiny hands, sometimes I just drop them. And it's like, alright, 56 card pickup, 58 card pickup, however many is in each deck changes. Like, some of them have 40 something, some have 50 something, and then with my tarot decks, ugh, those things are huge too, and they have 78 cards. I love them though. Alright. What does Lori need to hear this morning? Also, if you hear any noise in the background, it is my family. The kitchen is right outside my door, and they're not exactly the quietest people, but neither am I, so don't mind them. Alright, Lori. Whoop! This one literally just jumped out. Okay. Lori, apparently this card really wanted to come for you. So, Pillar of Light. Absolutely beautiful. The colors, I just love it. But your vibration is rising. So whatever internal work you're doing, whatever spiritual work you're doing, whatever you're doing to raise your vibration, there's so many different ways. I don't know if you meditate or do yoga or, read any spiritual books or do sound healing or anything, but whatever it is that you're doing, your vibration is rising. The universe wants you to know that it is working. Even just, right, Jenna? Isn't it pretty? Even just pulling cards for yourself. I don't know if you have any oracle decks, but tuning in and listening to your intuition. I just love this card. Listening to your intuition and, your guides kind of giving you those nudges raises your vibration. It helps you to be not only in tune with yourself, but in tune with, the rest of the universe or source or spirit or God or gods, however you want to say it. In my personal opinion, it all goes together. But yeah, whatever you're doing, your vibration is rising. It is working. So I hope that resonates. If you have any questions, post a comment. I'll be happy to answer. All right, Dory. Any deck. Okay, Dory, I think I'm going to use the Saints and Angels deck for you. Jenna, did you ever get Zach to turn on the fireplace last night, or did you just freeze to death? Let's see. Make sure I don't miss anybody. All right. Ooh. Okay, Dory Lowry. Dory. What does Dory need this morning? Sorry, I keep looking down, guys. I shuffle kind of in my lap because my desk isn't very huge. So there's not a lot of room. Hello, Wynand? Wynand? That's a cool name. Sorry if I butcher it. That's an awesome name. Jenna the space heater. That's funny. You have a perfectly good fireplace. All right, Dory. Let's see. Optimism. Look at that. That's another beautiful card. I love the angels in this deck. They're the wings, the colors, it's always different and it's just beautiful. So optimism, Dory, your guardian angels and the universe and spirit is reminding you to be optimistic, have optimism, don't let it go. They're encouraging you to keep it positive. Okay. And when you hold on to your optimism and your positivity, that's another way to raise your vibration too. Now, I'm not saying like push all your negative feelings down and ignore them and whatever, because that's not healthy either. But definitely remember that everything is happening for a reason, whatever that may be. I don't know if there's like a lesson to learn or if, someone else might even need to be going through whatever the situation is. Um, and you just happen to be on that journey with them at this point in time. Just stay positive, be optimistic, and your guardian angels got you, okay? Let me know if that resonates with you. If you have any questions, just disclaimer, I don't know what's going on in y'all's lives or what situations you're going through. Whatever cards come through, whatever messages, that is from spirit, from your guides, from the universe, source, whatever you want to call it. So if it resonates, or if you're like, I don't really know, it could be something that's coming up. So just keep that in mind too. Awesome, Dory. I'm glad that resonates. Lori, affirming card, heading into morning meditation. Oh, yeah, I did mine at like 5 a.m. I love morning meditation. Awesome. Enjoy your meditation, Lori. Okay, Haley, you are next. I think I'm going to do the Work Your Light deck for you. Wynand. What do I do? That's a loaded question. Um, like on my lives or for work, or what specifically do you mean? As far as work goes, I worked in the public health and epidemiology world for like 10 years. And then decided that was just over it. um, Bartended for a while, and now I have an online spiritual store, and I am working on an online course for individuals who would like to learn more about spirituality, who are deciding, is this something that they want to look into? Is it a path they want to go down? Because a lot of people don't really know what all spirituality entails and are afraid to just ask sometimes. Um, so it's pretty much an intro to spirituality and beginning your spiritual journey online course. So that's coming out soon. So I'll be doing that. I'm a certified spiritual coach and a meditation guide, um, and a crystal energy healing, um, something or other. Words are hard. It's still early. I'm also certified in crystal energy healing. There we go. Whew. Sorry, I was getting tongue-tied for a second. I don't know if you were hear when I said I've been up since like 4:45 this morning. I just woke up and was like, I guess I'm up for the day. And this is only my first cup of coffee since then. So sometimes I get tongue-tied. All right, Haley. I don't know, Wynand, if that answers your question. Um, if not, if you want to specify, leave a comment. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm pretty much an open book. Um, yeah, that's pretty much everything. All right, Haley. What does Haley need to hear this morning? All right, Haley. This is another really beautiful one. Keepers of the Earth. I don't know if you can see that very well. Whoop, whoop. I feel like one of those makeup artists. There we go. Haha! Got it. It's all kind of tilty, but here's your card. It's you're not alone. Your ancestors, your guides, they are beside you. Now, I know not everyone believes in that, and that's okay. I'm not here to tell anybody what to believe. I'm just here to pull your cards, give you the messages that you need, and you do with that what you will. For everyone that's listening, that goes for everybody. But this is actually just like you got the Soul Tribe card yesterday. Not yesterday, Tuesday. You are not alone, my dear. There are people looking out for you. Whatever is going on, whatever situation that you're currently in, just remember not only to call in your soul tribe and lean on them, but your guardians, your ancestors, your guides, whatever you want to call them, your angels, they're there too. They're there supporting you. You might not see them, you might not feel them, but they are there. You are not alone, I promise. Okay? I hope that resonates. I'm not sure what's going on, but clearly it's important for you to hear that you're not alone because this is very similar to the card you got the other day. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see. So we got Lori, Dory, we got Haley. Jenna, did you need one? I don't remember if you said or not. The comments, like I said, are kind of wonky. Randomly got this live feed. Oh, cool. Yeah, if it just randomly popped up, it's probably meant to be because we're not like a large group, large page. We're kind of new. I just started all of this in the end of February. Um, but yeah, where I am, it is 9 a.m. right now. Where are you located? If it's already 3 o'clock. That's awesome. All right, Jenna. I'm actually going to use the Starseed Oracle for you, Jenna, because I'm just feeling it. So give me a second. Which is also another beautiful deck that I know you're going to love. Yeah, Haley, seriously. I don't know if like you're having like any anxieties or emotional stuff going on or something internally. It might not be an external thing. It could just be something, internal or something as simple as like, you've got a lot on your plate. I mean, you have two small children, boo. So it could be something as simple as that, call in your family, your guides, be like, hey, help a mama out. But whatever it is, whatever's going on, if it's internal, external, whatever, um, the universe wants you to know that you are not alone and not to shoulder it all by yourself. All right, Jenna. What does Jenna need to hear this morning? Ooh, South Africa. That's awesome. I have I have an ex-boyfriend who's from South Africa. That's pretty cool. He's in California now, but whoop. Hold on, I dropped some cards, guys. Give me a second. Again, these things are huge, and I have little baby hands. So when it's like a chunk of cards, I'm like, okay, that was my fault. But if one just like flies out, I'm like, yeah. Sometimes you can just feel when that's like the right card. Other times it's like, okay, let me just put that back. Alright, what does Jenna need to hear this morning? Also, Jenna, when the weather gets nicer, with this whole quarantine and everything, I'm gonna have to come down so we can go float on the lake 6 feet apart, but still floating on the lake. I definitely need some sunshine in my life. I am pasty. All right, Jen. Okay, this is another pretty one. Staying light, guys. Ooh, see if I can. I'm like not like as good as those like makeup artists. They are magical. But all right, portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and wild card. Look at that. I love the colors. It's such a beautiful card. So, what I'm getting from this, Jen, is you're going to have some new opportunities. Doors are opening up, things are happening, and it's up to you to decide. Like, are you going to take those opportunities? Are you going to go through the door? Or are you going to hang out on the other side and be content and comfortable and chill where you're at? So, it's coming. Dang light. All right. So, keep an eye out. Be open to receiving from the universe. Be open to those doors opening for you. That sounds funny. Um, Good things are coming. So you can either accept it, go through the door, go through the portal, whatever it may be, or stay where you're at. It's totally up to you. I'm feeling like whatever's coming up, if you take that opportunity or embrace that situation, it's going to encourage a lot of personal growth and what am I trying to say? Not only personal growth, but like mental, emotional, um, just overall, like in like a health kind of way is what I'm feeling. So keep an eye out, be open to it, and see what happens. But it's totally up to you. You can stay where you're at, be content, be chill, or take those opportunities, go through that portal, and do that up leveling. It's all you, boo boo. So if you have any questions, I hope that resonates. I don't know what's going on. If it's anything awesome and interesting, text me. But this is your card for the day, my dear. If you have any questions, comments, put them in the comment section. Again, reminder for everybody, the comments are delayed. It takes me a second to get them, but I will respond. Winan, yeah, he actually grew up in California. His family left South Africa when he was really young, but he like goes back for the summers and stuff. He's an engineer, ridiculously smart. Um, but I used to tell him, I'm like, I want to go to South Africa, and he's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I won't. Cool. Winan, I think I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. If I am, please just leave a comment that like tells me how to say it right. I hate butchering people's names. It makes me feel bad. I need this done. Jenna, you can get the Starseed Oracle deck, or the Work Your Light deck. They're both by Rebecca Campbell. You can get them on Amazon or from Barnes and Noble. I'm not sure if she has her own website or not, but I got these at Barnes and Noble. I was randomly in Barnes and Noble, and a friend of mine Her name's Rachel. She is a spiritual coach as well and has a website and does lives and stuff. And she was using these one night and I was like, those are gorgeous. And I was in Barnes and Noble and they just happened to be there. And I was like, all right, universe, I hear you. Guess I'm buying these. So that is how I got these. But they should be on Amazon. All right, Winan, what deck will I use for you? Do you have a preference? I have these, which are the Starseed Oracle deck, and then I have um, a Saints and Angels deck and a Work Your Light Oracle deck, which I will show you. If you don't have a preference, I can just pick one. But these are the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and then the Saints and Angels look like this, and then they have like the gilded gold edges. They're super fancy. So whichever deck you would like, let me know, unless you don't have a preference. Oh, my mascara is all messy. And then I'll just pick whichever one I feel called to. All right, and if anybody else would like a card, leave a comment, let me know. I'll be happy to pull a couple more as I drink my coffee. I gotta work on this lighting situation. Oh my goodness. It's like every time I lift my cup, it changes the lighting. Sorry, guys. All right, Winan, do you have like a specific deck or does it matter? I don't know if you've commented or not yet. I'm not seeing it, so I'll give it a minute or so. Because these Facebook Lives, it's weird. Everything is delayed. Let's see. Okay, if I don't get a comment in a second, I'm just gonna pick one. Whatever feels right. I think I'm gonna go with this one. You still there, Winan? Winand? Okay. Hey, Abby! Oh, I miss you so much. I hope you're doing well. Okay, not 100% correct. But I'm close. I'm close. Okay. Australia. That's another place I want to go. But there's like a bunch of giant bugs and spiders and things that want to eat you there. So, we'll see. It is on my list though. I would really like to travel everywhere. Meet as many people as I can, experience as many different cultures as I possibly can. I love traveling. I love meeting new people. Abby, what have you been up to, my dear? Oh, Philly. I do not miss Philly. I miss hanging out with you too, though. We always have fun. All right, Winan. I'm gonna use the Saints and Oracle deck, and let's see what we got. Oh, you're a leader, Saint Joan of Arc. So whatever's going on, whatever situation, whatever place in life you are at, they are calling you to be a leader, not a follower. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So they're reminding you, step up, be your soul self, lead, show people the way, whatever that may be in whatever situation it is. Like I said earlier, I don't know y'all's lives, but it's clearly they want you to know. They want to remind you, you are a leader. You got this. Do your thing. Step up. Okay? If you have any questions, I hope that resonates. Leave a comment. Excuse me. Sorry, I drink coffee and I have acid reflux. I really shouldn't drink coffee. I just love it so much. All right. Anybody else? Would anyone else like a card? Why didn't let me know if that resonates or not. Not sure what the situation is or what's going on, but okay. Dory. How do we know to use oracle cards or tarot cards? Is it just whichever I feel guided to, or is there a specific purpose that I should be mindful of? People keep telling me about the Light Seekers deck. I need to check that out. Okay, so it's really what works for you, what you feel most comfortable with. Hold on, I just dropped a card. Dory. Vision. Guardian Angel. Whatever you feel drawn to, is what you should go with. So I started with tarot cards a really, really long time ago. I want to say like 10 plus years ago. My mom gave me a deck and I just fell in love. Both oracle cards and tarot decks are used to guide you. Um, they're not going to give you like a direct answer, like unless you specifically ask yes or no. And even then, it's what they do is really you ask a question like, "Hey, what do I need to do to make this situation happen in my life?" And they'll give you that answer. What it's coming from spirit, source, the universe, God, gods, angels, whatever you want to call it. Everyone has different beliefs. In my personal opinion, we're all energy. Everything is energy. Um, I personally, when I use tarot cards or oracle cards, I believe that that is coming from my angels and God, and I'm Christian, so that's just me. But again, I'm not here to tell anybody what to believe or what not to believe or whatever. Like that's completely up to you. But as far as tarot cards versus oracle cards, it's whatever you're comfortable with. The oracle cards give you more of like a straightforward straightforward meaning, because they literally say it on the card. Whereas tarot cards, you actually have to do a little more work. Um, I personally took the time to learn the different symbology for the cards, and there's 78 of them. It's a lot, but it's worth it. I went back and learned, um, essentially for the Waite Smith deck, which is the most popular. Um, I learned what Waite had in mind when he commissioned um, Smith to do the deck as far as the artwork, and where he got the inspiration and what the symbols in the cards mean and all of that. So it's a little more work, um, but I enjoy them. I think I get better results personally for myself when I take the time to sit and do a full tarot reading. If I have specific questions about something that's going on, I go to my tarot cards. But if it's just like a, hey, what's the feel for the day? What's going on? Or is there anything that I need to know right now? I'll go to my oracle cards. So it's really just a personal preference. But every morning I pull a couple oracle cards for myself and I do a tarot reading for myself. But whatever works for you, to be completely honest, it's really personal preference. Um, but like I said, just for everyone, I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. I'm not here to tell you, you know, yes, there's a God, no, there's not, whatever, like spirit, angels, anything, the energy of the universe. That's up to you. Okay. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Everyone has their own personal beliefs and preferences, and based off of their own knowledge that they've gathered, their own research, and life experiences. And I think everyone should really make that decision for themselves. So sorry, that was really long-winded. Um, I ramble sometimes, Dory. I hope that answered your question. Um, okay, Winan. I'm glad that card for you resonated. If it can be implemented in a lot of assets in your life currently, then you were definitely meant to hear it. Hi, Vicky. Sorry you came in on me like ranting and raving. Okay, is there a purpose to the size of the tarot cards? Um, Not really. It's just easier to see the symbology and um, the images on a larger deck. I think again it comes down to personal preference. I have decks that are like huge, like the normal tarot decks, and then I have like this is one of my favorite um, that I actually had made from images in a tarot book. This is not a deck that is for sale. Um, my mom and I had them specially made from a book. We liked the art. It's the Positively Tarot book. So literally scanned every image and then had the cards made. So you can't buy these anywhere, sorry, but they're bridge size tarot cards. Um, and these are my favorite to work with because again, I have very small hands, so it's just easier for me. But they make different tarot decks that are bridge sized or regular cards, in addition to the full size tarot cards. So there isn't really a purpose to the size. It's just, again, preference. Okay. Do, do, do. There is so much to the universe, story. It's impressive. And there's so much out there that we still don't know. Um, you're constantly learning more. We're all constantly learning more as a society and as a planet. And it's just absolutely amazing. It's never ending learning experience. I love it. Yes, be good and do good. I'm a rambler. I just keep going and going and going. Especially when it comes to spirituality and tarot cards and oracle cards and the universe and all that. I just start going and I don't stop. Let's see. What else do we have? Check the comments. Did anyone else want a card? I'm gonna take another sip of my coffee. Yeah, Vicky, I just really resonated with the images. The author of the Positively Tarot book, she actually illustrated it as well. And I just loved it so much that I was like, I want these. So if she ever decides to make a deck using those images, I'll totally purchase it. Um, but I definitely, I love them. All right, Abby. Hi, Shiloh. Okay. All right, so I got Abby, then Shiloh, and then Vicky. Let's see, what cards should I use? Abby, do you have a preference? I have a couple different decks. I don't know if you saw me hold them up earlier. Um, if not, I have these that are the Saints and Angels, and they're like gilded on the side. They're fancy. They're my fancy cards. I like to announce that they're fancy every time I hold them up, just because they have the gilded golden edges. And then this is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And then I have the Starseed Oracle deck as well. I don't know if you can see that very well. I gotta work on this whole lighting situation. I really, so I used to laugh at like makeup artists when they would do their like makeup tutorials and like hold everything like behind their hand, and I'd be like, that's so silly. But now I'm like, damn, how are you guys so good at that? Because I mess it up every time. Okay, Abby. Let's see. What do I want to use for Abby? Abby, I'm feeling the Starseed Oracle deck for you, so I'm going to go with that one. Oh, Shiloh, if you have questions, ask away. I love answering questions. I was saying earlier, I'm actually in the process of creating an online course to kind of teach people about spirituality as like the basics, like an intro, and like beginning their spiritual journey and all that. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that don't really know much about spirituality, and a lot of people assume that spirituality and religion are the same thing, and they're not. Um, and I think that people are kind of afraid to ask questions, like to their friends, family, or other people who they know are spiritual, because we have been basically programmed as a society to have a lot of shame, essentially, when it comes to things like tarot and oracles and all of that. It's kind of taboo, so people are afraid to ask questions. So I'm in the process of building an online course to give people that option, um, to learn the basics and decide if this is something that they're really interested in or not. So, but just throwing that out there, that'll be coming out soon. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them now. Um, or you're also more than welcome to check that out when it comes out. All right, Abby. Sorry, I talk a lot, guys. What does Abby need to know today? Ooh. Star Brothers. I don't know if you can see this. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. I love this. So, I don't know if you know who Horus is. I'm sure you do. You're very intelligent. But he's an Egyptian god, and I would totally recommend Googling, getting some more information on him. He's actually pretty cool. But, so your Star Brothers out there um, are protecting you. They've got your back. I don't know what's going on. You did say you just moved. I don't know if it has anything to do with that. But protection, loyalty, safety, trust, your Star Brothers. So out in the universe, your guides, your angels, whoever, whatever you specifically believe in. Um, there's obviously male energy, female energy. This is specifically male. Um, they're watching over you. They're protecting you. They've got your back and are around and apparently want you to know. They want you to know that you are being protected. Okay, so I don't know if that resonates or not. I don't know what's up, but you're not alone. They've got your back. They're watching out for you, and they want you to know it. That's actually really cool. So here's the card again. See, I don't know how those makeup artists do it. They're so good. Okay. You're very welcome, Abby. Anytime, boo. Anytime. Uh, Shiloh. Info. Yes. So I actually I've been working really hard on it. I'm really excited about it. And it should be out within the next couple weeks. So there will be more advertisements like on my Facebook page and my Instagram. If you don't follow, go for it. Hit the like button. And there will definitely be more information on that. I'm super excited about it. I have all the downloadable content, and like the words and all that stuff written out for everyone, and I just need to at this point record the videos, and I've kind of been procrastinating on recording videos, um, but I have everything else, the written and downloadable content, already done, so it should be coming out soon. I'm pretty excited about it, and just got to remind myself to get over the whole video thing and just do it, because it's not about me, it's about helping other people, and that's really what I want to do, is to be there and support others and help them figure out if spirituality is for them or not. Or if, they're like, okay, I looked at it, it's all right, but it's just not for me. So, but the people who it is for that have questions, that are afraid to ask, or not sure where to go, or not sure how to start, I want to make sure that they have a resource to do that. I just think that's really important. Personally, it took me a long time to find what worked for me and to figure out that this was the path for me. So, if I can make that easier for even like one person, cool. That's what I want to do. So, I will definitely give you more information. All right. Shiloh. Shiloh, do you have a preference on which deck, or are you kind of just whichever one? Also, side note, I love seeing pictures of your babies on Facebook all the time. They're super cute. Thanks, Abby. I appreciate your support. You're such a loving person. It makes me so happy. Okay. Again, just a reminder, the comments are definitely delayed. So if I don't answer right away, or I don't see it right away, or whatever, it's all good. I promise I'll get your comment. It just takes a second. Facebook's a little slow. Okay. Oh, see, right as I said that, your comment popped up. Perfect. Shiloh. I'm gonna do the Work Your Light Oracle deck for you. Doo, doo, doo. Ah. Okay. Okay, and then after Shiloh, I have Vicky. And then if there's anyone else, I'll be happy to pull a couple more cards. And then I'm going to head off and get more coffee because I'm almost out. Oh, wow. I've been on here for almost an hour. Time flies, guys. I'm thinking it's only been like 20 minutes or something. Nope, it's been like an hour. Cool. Alright, what does Charlotte do here? Okay. Winan. Dang, I really wish I knew how to pronounce your name properly. I feel like I'm messing it up every time. Um, if you want to communicate with me, you can like my Soul Searchers business page, and there's an option on there to send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. I'm normally pretty good with it, just depending on like what time of day or night I get the message. Because obviously, if I'm sleeping, I'm not going to respond right away. But yeah, you can message me through there, and I'll be happy to talk to you or answer any questions or whatever you need. Okay. All right. Wow. So Shiloh, I love this card. I think it's amazing. And it's beautiful. It is Priestess. Man, seriously, I don't know how those makeup artists do it, guys. I know I keep saying that, but like they're just so impressive. Okay, this card. How are you being told to step up and lead? What is going on in your life right now that you need to take control of and just do it? Be the boss bitch that you are, right? I mean, not bitch, but be a boss. Be a leader. Um, sorry guys, I curse. I have the mouth of I have a potty mouth. It's terrible. Um, had it my whole life, but I was in the military for a while, so that just made it worse. So if I offend you, I apologize, but that's just me. Um, so Shiloh, this is similar to the card that Winan got earlier, but it's time for you to be the leader that you are. Step up, take charge, do the damn thing. Whatever it is, whatever's going on, the universe is reminding you that you are amazing and you are 100% able to step up and lead and be amazing at it. So whatever's going on, whatever the situation, I don't know if it's career, personally, romantically, you got this. It is time for you to embrace your inner self, your soul self, your priestess nature. Be the leader that you are. Okay? I hope that resonates. Go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know. And I will pull the next card. Okay, Vicky, Angels. Doo, doo, doo. All right, and then if no one else wants a card, this will be, excuse me, the last one. Doo, doo, doo. All right, what does Vicky need to hear today? Does that resonate, Shiloh? Is there something we need to know about? I'm super nosy, guys. If you want to share your life with me, I will listen. I also think it's really cool when cards, like, personally, like, immediately resonate with someone. It happens to me all the time. It happens when I pull cards for other people, and you would think that I would quit being surprised and, like, impressed by it at this point, because that's just, like, the universe. That's how it works. But I'm still, every time, I just find it so impressive. I just think it's amazing. Oh, yeah, Shiloh, follow your intuition. Seriously. When the universe, when spirit, source, God, whoever, gives you an idea, roll with it. And I don't know if it has anything to do with children or not, but this just popped out. So, anywho, yeah, if step up, be the priestess that you are, be a leader, make it happen. Listen to your intuition, follow your gut. All right, Vicky. All right. Vicky, blessings and abundance. Guardian angel. It's just so beautiful. So this is your angels, your guides, loved ones, every universe reminding you, letting you know that you have blessings of abundance currently and on the way. Okay? And the great thing about abundance is it's never ending. It's infinite. And whatever is coming to you is going to come no matter what. And we just have to accept it and remember that we are worth that abundance. We are worth all the blessings that we receive. And you're not taking away from anyone else by receiving those blessings, by receiving that abundance, by receiving, you know, financial gain or anything else. It is meant for you, and there's so much of it. It's infinite. So your guardian angels are letting you know that not only do you currently have blessings of abundance, but more is on the way. So I don't know if that resonates. Let me know. Yeah, Shiloh, seriously. It happens to me all the time. I will ask a question like in my head and I'll do a reading for myself and it fits perfectly. Or something will be going on and I just flip a card and I'm like, "Oh shit. Okay. I hear you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, guides." It's pretty great. But Anywho, does anybody else want a card before I hop off here and go get more coffee? I'll give you guys a couple seconds. You're welcome, Vicky. I hope that resonated. I hope that was what you needed to hear this morning. Spirit thinks it was. So, okay. Thank you guys for hopping on and joining me this morning. Like I said earlier, I think I'm going to be doing these coffee and oracle card lives every Tuesday and Thursday morning, probably around 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. The time might vary based on, what's going on, but feel free to stop by Tuesdays and Thursdays. I will be here, and I look forward to doing more readings for you guys. So if no one else wants a card, I'm going to hop off here. Oh, you guys are so welcome. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you guys again.